My name is Jim Englar. I'm the winemaker here at Dry Falls Cellars and one of the owners. We're truly a family winery. It's a mixture of several generations, including my father and my wife's parents, all the way down to our kids. And we just try to get together and make great wine and enjoy each other's company. Since we live a little far apart from one another, the winery brings us all together, and we do our best to make the best wine we can.
Are you getting your fruit sources from where?
Most of our fruit comes from the Wahluke Slope AVA. Rosebud Ranches is our partner vineyard, but we also get grapes from Benton City in the Yakima Valley AVA, Snake River Valley AVA in Idaho, and we do dabble a little bit in the Horse Heaven Hills area. Our case production is about 1,000 cases a year right now, and this is our third year of operation. Well, I grew up in Moses Lake, and this is where my father lives and my three sisters live here. The facility itself is my dad owns the building. He retired from running a food research facility, and he had an empty building and said, "Hey kids, let's figure out something to pay the rent with this thing, or at least pay the power bill." So we decided let's do a winery. We all enjoy wine. I love the science of wine and like drinking wine. Here we're located in the Port of Moses Lake, right next to the Japan Airlines hangar. We're kind of in the middle of a giant gravel parking lot, but the facility is perfect for winemaking. We have controlled temperature storages throughout the building that allow us to control every step of the winemaking process, so the facility is just perfect. The name Dry Falls really comes from a geological feature not too far from Moses Lake, and a lot of people don't know about the geology of Dry Falls, and it's a very interesting geology if you ever have a chance to look into it, through these ice age floods that carved central Washington. It's really amazing, and if you look at Dry Falls and the history of it, the amount of water that poured over that at the end of the ice age was more than 10 times the flow of all the rivers in the world right now. Massive amounts, and not a lot of people know about that flow. And kind of an amateur geologist, and it's science, and it's kind of a neat feature, and we decided to make it part of our name because it is such a bold feature in central Washington, and we're trying to make bold wines. Mm-hmm. Well, I love science. My father's been a food scientist his whole career, both working for other people and working for himself. He's owned a food research facility for years. I went to school at Washington State University. Go Cougs, by the way, that got both my master's degree and bachelor's degree in food science, and in my master's degree I work under Charlie Edwards, who's one of the main wine researchers, an enologist in the state of Washington.
Mm-hmm. So this isn't your regular job. What's your other occupation?
My other occupation is I work for the J.R. Simplot Company in the Boise area. We do Tinta Cao and Suzo and Petit Verdots, Cinsos, a lot of different varieties that a lot of people don't normally get and you don't see in the grocery stores. Barberas. Our Chardonnay is a sweet Chardonnay. It's a semi-sweet Chardonnay that you normally don't see. And I did it for my sister. My sister only drinks sweet wine, and I've been able to communicate to her the reason that she only drinks sweet wine is that she has more taste buds than anybody else. So she enjoys the sweet wine. So we decided to make a nice sweet wine. We made the Chardonnay by doing a traditional harvest, about 24 bricks, barrel fermented, surly aged, and made a nice dry Chardonnay. And then we also did a late harvest Chardonnay at about 30 bricks and left about 7% residual sugar in that. And then I blended those two together to create a 2% residual sugar semi-sweet Chardonnay that has been very popular, and we're just about sold out of that. Petit Verdot, that's a special variety for us. That is probably our signature variety right now. It's probably the wine that we're most proud of. Very, very limited quantity of that. We only have about 18 cases. We haven't even bottled it yet, and as it's sitting, it's sold. I haven't been able to even get it in bottle and try to market it because it marketed itself through people coming to the winery and tasting it out of the barrel, and they really enjoyed it.